You've built a career, a reputation, or even a business that other people admire. From the outside, everyone looks at you as being successful. But deep down, you know your health is slipping and you feel it every time you look in the mirror. You drink way more than you want to, and you tell yourself it's just to take the edge off. You're constantly chasing the feeling of switching off, but no matter how much you scroll, it doesn't work, and you know it's only getting worse. Because the very thing that made you successful, which is external discipline, isn't the thing that's going to fix what feels broken inside and help you feel fulfilled. So today, we're going to talk about a subtle but very important difference between external discipline and self-discipline, and why your next level of growth, not just financially, but personally, depends on bridging this gap. External discipline, it made you. You're great at showing up for others, whether that's your family, your friends, your boss, your colleagues. You meet deadlines, you honor commitments, and you're good at holding it together under pressure. But when it comes to the promises you make to yourself, that's when all the cracks start to show. You tell yourself you're going to get fitter, but you don't. You tell yourself you're going to cut back on drinking, but Friday rolls around, completely different story. And you tell yourself you're going to prioritize yourself, but you always come up with a reason to delay it. And that's why you feel off. Not because you're failing, you're not, but because you've lied to yourself so many times, you just don't trust your own word anymore. Self-discipline, that's completely different. That's internal. It's doing what you said you'd do, even when there's no client, no contract, or no crowd. It's what rebuilds that trust between you and you. It's what says, when I make a promise to myself, I will follow through. And that is the foundation of self-discipline. When you lay your head on the pillow at night and you did what you said you were going to do. It's about closing the gap between who you pretend to be and who you really are. Building that trust starts with what I call the promise muscle. Every time you break a promise to yourself to get up early, to train, to drink less, you're strengthening that muscle in the wrong direction. You're getting better at letting yourself down. But every time you keep a promise, no matter how small, you strengthen it in the right direction. You're always training this muscle. Every decision is a rep. Either you're getting stronger at keeping your word or you're getting stronger at breaking it. The muscle doesn't care. It only grows in whatever direction you train it. Now, unfortunately, you can't reprogram this overnight. Forget about giant declarations or complete overhauls. Start by just keeping one small promise today. Just one. Maybe drink one less beer. Maybe go for a 10-minute walk instead of going to the gym. The promise itself isn't the power. It's the keeping of the promise that is the power. Because if you kept every promise you said to yourself, who would you become? What would your body look and feel like? Where would you be in your career, or where would your business be right now? And that person, they're not just a fantasy, they're just a few kept promises away. You already know how to be disciplined. You've proven it in your career, your success, your life so far. You have the evidence that you are capable. But now it's time to turn that discipline inwards. You can spend another 100+ hours trying to learn how to fix your problems. But information doesn't equal transformation. You can know exactly what to do, but still stay stuck. Real change happens when you have three things: a clear plan, real accountability, and some personal guidance. If you want to build some self-discipline that actually lasts and change your life rather than just continuing to read about it, reach out. I'm happy to help.